Hello everyone, ICR Jacob Scott here, and I'm going to talk to you about what went on with this week's edition on the WKW network. And I'm going to kick things off with the Arya Davari match. Even though I get it, what really happened beforehand was basically Happy Cole and Scomageddon continuing their banter about their Wolfmania match coming up. But let's just get right down to the match. Arya Davari taking on Hayate of the Mob, who is making a very rare appearance by himself. I mean, usually, even if he's wrestling, he's got Cameron Rose beside him, but that's probably not happening this time. And, wow, Arya is trying his absolute best to hold on this match. I think at one point he was even going to go for that hammerlock Persian lariat, but that did not even matter in the slightest. Once Hayate nailed him with a super kick and then dropped him with a Shining Wizard, the match was almost over. But then a bridging Tiger suplex from Hayate spelled defeat for Davari. That's only adding another name to the Mob's do not put over list. Wow, so much for that, huh? Now, before the second match, out came Cyrus, the former WKW champion, since that is now belonging to Eric Black, with an important announcement. He has announced that since he is going to be a father alongside a women's wrestler whom has been seen in previous seasons, not this season, but we might see her in a future season, maybe Jutenchi, they are going to have a kid. Cyrus has revealed he is going to be a father. On behalf of everybody on WKW Network, congratulations, Cyrus. But, onto important matters regarding that announcement. This means he is going to step down from the WKW title match, but he has chosen one person to replace him. And that person's name is Sky Slash. Yes, Cyrus himself believed that Sky is the man who will be willing to take his place. Which means this Fatal 4-Way match is only going to get even more bloody given the history lately between Sky and Noble. I mean, those guys have been combustible, but maybe they might keep Eric Black out of action. Who knows? Now, the actual second match was Tyler Bate in a rematch against Jay Porter. If I can do a quick recall to their previous match, he was able to hit Porter with the Tyler Driver 97, but then got reversed sunset flip style into a pinfall loss. Now, thankfully for Tyler, that did not happen this time. Porter was able to land all of his portable moves, well, save for the portable bomb, and Tyler Bate just saw his opportunity and took it with a Tyler Driver 97. This time there was no reversal. Tyler Bate got the win off the driver. The third match that happened was an Extreme Rules match featuring Akira Tazawa. Wow, they must love putting him in Extreme Rules matches, huh? Fuck Tazawa, am I right? Taking on Shattuck. And I don't know if Shattuck's ever been in a match like this before, but he was able to adapt pretty quickly. There was a cool, if a little brutal moment on the outside where Tazawa got a chair, tossed it down, was trying to lay out Shattuck with it, but Shattuck just full on reverse electric chair drops Tazawa face first into the chair. I'm surprised it didn't break his nose, to be honest. And Shattuck was trying to do a table spot on Tazawa, but Tazawa denied it, put the table in the corner, and then proceeded to get drop kicked right through it. And Shattuck hits the Shattuck switch for the victory. Wow. I think maybe if Akira wants to win, he's going to have to kind of, lay off the extreme matches. I mean, he can take one hell of a beating, but he's going to have to plan out a different way to win these types of things. So the fourth match was, this seems to keep happening, a Battle of the Kyles. And wow, I just gotta say that this was a fucking squash match I should have known. Yep, Noble was able to beat OReilly with a single Noble bomb in under 30 seconds. Good fucking God, that was painful to watch. And the main event that happened on that episode was another chapter in Emcon takes on the Mob with yet another match with good old AJ King, who we used to call the Papu Papu, but he's not really anymore. So this was it was a pretty quick match, I'm not going to lie. But right at the end, Emcon was looking to do his backpack driver. AJ said no, dropped him with the black hole Uranagi, and I just noticed this has got to be the second time that they have found a way to beat Emcon using AJ King both times. I'm starting to think maybe he's going to need Dominite to get off vacation pretty soon. Hint, hint. But enough about that. Let's go to WDW. And it started off with another rematch between Cameron Rose of the Mob and Gavin Watkins in the opening match. Wow, when's the last time he's done that? Besides his rookie year. Now, Watkins was able to do quite a bit of number on the Cameron Rose until we started to lose focus. Mainly with Rose failing to just stay down, even after not only a golden driver, but a golden arrow halfway across the ring. And Rose was still able to kick out. Now, what really did Rose in was that he forgot Gavin Watkins is able to momentarily assume the finisher that his opponent has, in which case Rose got hit with his own Northern Lights suplex. And you know what they say, what makes a good wrestler? You gotta learn to kick out of your own finisher. Rose didn't, so that means Watkins is your winner. Second match that happened was a rematch from quite a while ago. Kai Cassidy taking on Kiyu, and to be honest, the last time that they fought, Kai Cassidy was nothing but a jobber. I really do apologize, but that's pretty much how it is. But this was a completely different case. Kai was really bringing it in to the veteran, but the referee did get in the way, so Kai ended up cross-bodying the ref very early on. Get out of the fucking way, refs. And, well, Kiyu tried to make a comeback, going for the Kiyu driver, but that would not do it. Cassidy was able to counter that, hit a Blackheart stunner, and hit not one but two Blackheart splashes to make him the winner, and he has completely erased that jobber loss to Kiyu from some time ago. Wow. Third match that happened, well, actually, there's a promo that led up to this match. I had to kind of jump ahead of myself. Tim Case was called out to the ring by David Spencer, since Spencer knows that Case, a WDW wrestler, was involved in a title match for a WKW title, and there's still beef between both promotions. So David Spencer called out to Tim Case and gently let him know, since, Case being in Germany for so long isn't used to how things are done around here. Kindly let him know that because of that, he has to be removed from the WK title match, thus officially making the Golden Fang title match back to a triple threat. But because Tim Case has done very good work lately, he's been rewarded with a match on the kickoff show with a returning wrestler making his debut for season quarantine. I'm not going to reveal who it is because even I don't know. But right after that, David Spencer segued Tim Case directly into a match against Axe, probably the youngest member of our roster. And, well, Tim Case showed he's more than ready for his Wolfmania match because Axe really couldn't recover after a full force double palm thrust Hadouken right into his chest. Could have even taken a tiny shard of bone off a rib. Anyway, Tim Case was able to quickly get a win with a bridging suplex for a victory, and then they shook hands. Nice. The fourth match that happened was a non-title match between the Vigilantes of the LOA Wolf Tag Team titles facing... Hold on. I have to do this. Please don't be the Wild Soldiers. Please don't be the Wild Soldiers. Please don't be the Wild Soldiers. Oh, wow. They're actually facing somebody else. It's the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. In this match, at first it seemed like number 2, who started the match off for once, was going to just destroy both members. But then after Angelo Dawkins floored number 2, Tad and Montez, number 1 jumped in. They did a pretty cool team combo. That fucked up when number 1 fucked up his moonsault. But the Street Profits certainly tried to give it their all, but they just didn't have the wherewithal. And one quick leg crusher maneuver onto Montez is all that will do it. That's it. Now the fifth match that happened, the Wild Soldiers taking on Leokar and Zindahaku. And wow, this wasn't a squash match, but let's just say this is one of those matches where Billy Wildside took all the bait. Yeah, Maximus didn't get tagged into the match not one bit. Kar and Haku were really up on their game here. And what really sealed the deal was when Maximus actually got in the ring to break up the pin, he immediately got hit by a half-and-half suplex from Haku, and then they dropped the anchor on Wildside to get the win, and thus even furthering the losing streak of the Wild Soldiers. The sixth match that happened was Momo from Samoa taking on Toli, who was formerly known in prior seasons as XL Dragon. And oh my god, this match was the definition of the term dick measuring contest, because it seemed like they were able to just reverse every single move that were thrown at him. Like Momo would hit Toli with 2 moves, he'd reverse and hit 2 right back. 1, 1, 3, 3. Knockdown, that gets reversed into another knockdown. Even took it to the outside, it was essentially a reversal, full counter fest. Now, of course, all good things must come to an end, as right after Toli was able to hit that running forearm of his and set him up for a big Spiral Dragon finisher, Momo was able to counter, got the ref behind him, nailed Toli with a spear, and then dropped him with the Momoa Knows All Tour of the Islands Power Slam, thus bringing an end to this contest, and I hope to God they have another match very, very soon. Now, the main event of what happened this week was Billy Huggins getting ready for the Wolfmania match against Kai Cassidy in 2 weeks kayfabe game time, taking on no, not him. He was taking on Morpheus, making a return to the company. And he immediately gets knocked down. Now, Morpheus was able to try and get a little momentum going, but as soon as he did, the music hit, and TJ Salazar comes out to help Huggins? What the hell? I thought they had a rivalry a long time ago. That probably just got washed away like nothing. And Salazar just picked up Morpheus. The Lucha Gods are just channeling this guy with strength. And then he just drops Morpheus and makes us leave. And then that just pissed off Morpheus to the point we didn't think he was going to let Huggins breathe. So Huggins was more than happy to oblige, locking in the hobo lock twice. And at the end, Morpheus was looking for a big move, but Huggins dodges and immediately nails a hobo kick with those nasty unwashed feet of his. And 1, 2, 3. So much for that return, Morpheus. Huggins got back his momentum. And that's gonna be a wrap for this recap. So, come when the next time the WDW comes around is when I'll do my next weekly recap. Till then, this is Icy Hot Jacob Scott saying feel the fire, fear the cold, and most importantly, have a good day.